Hi Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising and Taurus Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for October 2018 by Ama. Please make sure that you listen also for your rising sign and for your moon sign, because if the video for a particular month the messages don't make sense to you, your messages are probably showing up through the video of your rising sign or your moon sign. Always keep in mind that these are general readings. If you like to have your very own private consultation to get answers to your questions, please email me at ama.lightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.ama.lightworker.com. All of my contact information will be listed down here below in the show more description box. And also, I am uploading a whole new video, a whole new reading for your sign for download and purchase for those of you who are interested through vimeo.com. The first link down here below is going to take you to the Akashic Reading for the month of October for your sign. The second link down here will take you to the Eclipse Special videos. So do click on the links down here below. If you have questions about the VIP coaching program that I offer, it is a 12 weeks coaching program for $1,000, which will be personalized and tailored to you. If you have questions about that, you are interested, please do contact me directly, even if you have just a question, at ama.lightworker@gmail.com. With that being said, and also please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, you allow me to take messages for you as well. For this reading today, I did open 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and 1 more additional card from the Angels Tarot deck. The general feeling that I am picking up for you, Taurus, has to deal with maybe your thoughts are all over the place, feeling a little scattered, okay? But then you are going to have to take a stand. You are going to have to make a choice or a decision. And I also keep getting that it is a good month for you, particularly if you are dealing with choices, decision, which direction to go, gather momentum moving forward, because deep down internally you are going to know exactly what to do. There is something here around relationships. A lot of you are going to be putting a lot of thought or thinking into love, flirting, romance, and relationships. And it is also a lot of, they are also indicating to me a lot of spiritual growth for you. So now let's break it down one by one. The first card that showed up is the 9 of Swords. I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then I will tune in to hear my guides as to why this card showed up for you in this reading. 9 of Swords to me indicates sadness, grief, physical pain, mental anguish, no sleep issues, worry, anxiety, self-critical. But at the same time, this card also means that whatever is happening in your mind, you are making the situation a lot worse than it actually is. So not as bad as you make it in your mind. Now allow me to tune in and let me figure out why is it that this card showed up for you in this reading. For some of you, they are telling me that you are doing some changes either to your diet, to your health routine. This could be other kinds of changes, but as you are trying, okay, to make these changes, it may be a little bit difficult for you. Maybe you're going to try to give up sugar. Maybe you're going to try to give up, fried or fatty stuff. So these are just examples. And I keep getting that you are going to need a lot of support along the way. Please do pay attention to your feelings. Please pay attention to the way how you emotionally are going to react, because you may have a tendency to be a little bit overreactive with your emotions. You need a lot of rest. Make sure that you don't overly tire yourself. Make sure that you take time to rest, sleep, so have some time to yourself. I also keep getting that for some of you, you could be still conflicted within yourself internally. But then I also keep getting a situation around IRS. I keep getting a bill. I keep getting something that it will be sorted out, but at the moment you could be panicking about. So it could be about a bill, or it could be around taxes, IRS. A work situation has not been so clear for a while, particularly if the company that you work for, they are making changes. Maybe you end up having a new manager, a new boss. There are some changes in the workplace that in some ways they may end up affecting you, not necessarily in a big in a negative way, but it feels like feeling a little bit frustrated. I also keep getting a sense that it's like you're going to sense, even though you may not have proof just yet, you are going to sense if somebody is promising something to you, that they are able to keep that promise. Are they lying to you? Are they being unfair to you? But issues around lies, issues around trust, what is real and what is an illusion, will be presented to you. Your sleep cycle could be changing, okay? And I keep getting, for some of you, you may have a couple of sleepless nights. But at the same time, even though the meaning of this card is not so positive, I also keep getting other Taurians partying, late into the night, staying up all night, talking. And I also keep getting a sense that a lot of you Taurians are going to get a lot of things done throughout this month of October. You are going to be moving forward with something. This could be a project. This could be a work-related project. This could be a contract. This could be an agreement. This could be a lawsuit. So whatever this is, I keep getting that you are going to be moving forward with something. The next card that you have is the Seven of Swords. To me, it means success, but something left behind. Careful of theft or a loss, theft of an idea, a loss of power, a minor setback. Protect what is yours. Don't let the plans being taken away from you. Don't give up. So that's the meaning of our card, okay? However, allow me to tune in and let me figure out what the messages are, because the way I do my tarot cards, I do my reading, sometimes not so good card may show up, but maybe there's positive messages there. I go by what I hear or what is being shown to me in my mind. I keep getting that for some of you, you are leaving behind either the old working place where you used to work and you are now getting ready to start a new job position. Okay, this could be completely an entire new job for other Taurians. You could be starting a completely new job, but for other Taurians, this could also be some internal changes within the job or within the company that you work for. So maybe you're just moving your desk, or you are simply working now for another department. This may also be in association to maybe now you're going to have a new boss or a new manager or a new supervisor. In terms of those of you Taurians who are having doubts in regards to a relationship that you may have or in regards to a marriage that you may have. They are telling me okay, and I'm trying to put this into my own words because I don't know how to say this in English. You don't look at the golden horse to check for his teeth, okay? Or at the flying horse, okay? If a flying horse lands on your lap, you don't actually check his teeth. So this is an approximation of what they're trying to tell me, and you know exactly what I mean by that. It feels that some of you could be going within. You could be doing some sort of a very deep evaluation. You could be evaluating your feelings. You could be evaluating your circumstance. You could be evaluating your financial situation, your work situation. You are going to be putting a lot of deal in internally, okay? Maybe evaluating this relationship or this marriage that you may have. Because for some of you, it feels like now you have to make a choice. Either this is the relationship or this marriage is growing in a positive way, or maybe there are still some negative aspects to it that are affecting you. You may feel a little bit frustrated either from a partner that you may have, or a spouse, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You may feel a little bit like you may want to withdraw either from the world, from a friend. Maybe you want some distance between you and a friend. Maybe you want some distance between you and a family member, just taking time to yourself. But you may also decide that maybe you want to take some time off from or put some distance. Maybe not necessarily take time off, but put some distance between you and a person that you may be in a relationship or between you and a spouse. There is a lot of inner reflection that is going to be taking place. For a lot of you Taurians, I keep getting that very soon you are going to blossom because so far you have been in a cocoon, okay? And it's now for you time to transform into a butterfly. Anything that you are working on right now, whether it is personal issues, emotional issues, a project, something that maybe you are creating, doing, all of that now I keep getting that it will start to give you fruition, it will blossom. This is a major time of transformation for a lot of you Taurians, and for some of you, they are also indicating to me how your body is changing, physical changes, like maybe your physical appearance. So even for some of you, even your physical appearance may be changing and transforming. The next card that you have is the High Priestess. The meaning of the card is it represents somebody who knows good and evil, somebody who knows how to make a decision without being influenced by any parties, somebody who people come to him or her for advice, because this is a general reading. So this High Priestess could be a man or a woman, but it also represents higher learning and higher spiritual pursuits. So spirituality and a higher learning, a teacher, a coach, a mentor. It also means, to me, it also means learning, trading, finance, negotiations, public activity, public relations, help in any decisions that you may have to make or that you are dealing with. For some of you, I keep getting congratulations are in order. They are referring to one of your achievements. Some of you, you could be maybe landing a new job. You could be completing, finalizing some sort of a project for which you're going to get a lot of praise. Some of you could be getting accolades of a job well done. And I also keep getting that some other Taurians, you could be legally or officially now declare yourself married or in a couple, okay? Or you could be dealing with transactions, documents, paperwork in regards to a business, okay? You could be starting a business, you could be selling a business, you could be transforming a business. Some of you could be participating or being part of some kind of community. This could be an online community of people, because I see a lot of you doing a lot of networking and launching new stuff. You could be a member of an organization, a member of a country club, a member to some other kind of community. And I also see some of you Taurians being interested. I don't know whether you are actually going to be doing that, but being interested in mediumship, metaphysics, spirituality, meditation, yoga, psychology, Reiki. So some of you, either you're going to find out about this stuff, you may decide to take courses, or simply, even if you happen to have a talent, you may decide to develop further your talent, your sense of creativity, or whatever skill you are blessed with. Somebody may be coming to you and they're going to ask you for your opinion. This could be a family member. Maybe they are having some problems with another person, and they could be coming to you like, who's right? Who's right, me or this other person? Like, what do you think? What would you have done? This could be co-workers coming to you, and maybe they have problems and they're going to ask you how to resolve this, or how to do this, or how to do that. It feels that a lot of Taurians are going to attract people who don't have answers, and they're maybe coming to you because maybe you have the answer, or maybe they trust your opinion and your advice. There is a certain sense that any misunderstandings that could be happening in this time, during this time in October, they are telling me that these are just going to end up being temporary setbacks, temporary misunderstandings. So please don't pay too much attention to that. Anything that you need to regain mental clarity, focus clarity, any situations that you need to gain a better clarity, a better focus, a better understanding, that will happen. For some of you, I keep hearing that romance is in the air, but they are also indicating to me that even if you are single, I keep you're getting a lot of enjoyment, whatever this means to you, because this is a general reading, and this will make sense to you in your own unique way. But I keep hearing that for some of you, romance is in the air, and you could be either doing online dating. It feels like for some of you, particularly if you have been single for a long while, you may now be ready, and you could be ready to start looking for a potential match, for a potential soulmate. I see a lot of you doing online dating, and I also keep getting some of you could be negotiating the conditions to a contract or the conditions to an agreement. This could be formal agreement, this could be an informal agreement, this could be a written agreement or a verbal agreement. So for some of you, you could be in the process of doing that. But you may also, for some of you, you could also be negotiating, so to speak, the conditions of a relationship that you may have, the conditions of a friendship that you may have, the conditions of a business partnership or association that you may have. For some of you, I keep hearing that this will be a very creative month in your mind. You are going to come up with a lot of brand new ideas, and they are advising you to follow your inspiration, okay, where these ideas are going to lead you. The next card is the Eight of Water. I will read the card first, and then I will tune in to figure out why is it that this card showed up for you in this reading. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So that's the meaning of the card. For some of you, it is about something from your past. This could be in regards to a person from your past or a situation from your past. Now I keep hearing that your feelings around this person from your past or this situation from your past are probably changing in a huge way. For some of you Taurians, this person from the past that they are mentioning could have been somebody that maybe you used to be romantically linked, an ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or, in some ways, you used to be romantically linked. If you had some kind of an estrangement or a fallout with a friend, somebody that you considered friend, for some reason, I keep getting that maybe this conversation will be coming up. Maybe somebody else could be asking you about what happened to your other friend. Maybe you're going to run into them. You're going to hear from them. There are some old situations here around a friend that for some reason either you were estranged or maybe you lost trust in them. Okay, and that will be brought up. If you felt stuck in a situation related to work, or if you felt stuck in your search for work or about work, I keep getting now a lot of Taurians are going to receive some very good news. For some of you, you may receive some job opportunity, and maybe they're going to ask you to do an interview. Some other job opportunity could be dropping in your lap. I keep getting things that are very useful, good things happening for some of Taurians in the workplace, so these job opportunities. There is something around finances, but the way this is coming to me, it is about your joint finances or it is about your shared finances, maybe your partner or your spouse, okay? Because in a marriage you have joint finances, maybe they're going to have some news in regards to money or finances. And I also keep getting some kind of a promotion may also be presented for some of you, not for all of you Taurians. I see a lot of you like taking time maybe to pamper yourselves, maybe a massage, maybe a long bath, maybe a long soak in the tub, candles. Like it feels like maybe initially you were a little bit stressed and overreactive, but on the other hand, I also keep getting maybe toward the end of the month, you are also going to learn how to calm down. And again, as I said, I see a lot of you pampering yourself, buying gifts to yourself, treating yourself well. There is a possibility that some of you could be renewing either a relationship or you could be renewing a friendship. Okay, so there's a possibility around that as well. Definitely, I keep getting this growth, this healing has a lot to deal with you closing these emotional wounds, particularly if you have been going through a lot of difficulties or stress ever since the beginning of 2018. So, healing emotionally, closing all wounds. For those of you who maybe you still need to have some closure for whatever reason, I keep getting that it may just happen throughout this month of October. I hope that this is making sense to you. Please do check in with this video again by the end of the month, because maybe messages are going to make better sense to you then. Click in the link down here below. That's going to take you to the new reading that I did for you for your sign, for download and purchase. If you are interested, contact me for a private reading. I'm a lightworker@gmail.com, or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. Don't forget to please like, share, subscribe. Turn on the notification bar, because it's got the little bell icon down here or up here somewhere, because it's going to notify you every time that I upload videos and every time that I do live streaming. And I will see you again live on Sundays with a special live streaming. And of course, I will see you for another live streaming for the mid-month of October 2018. As always, I will be doing a live Akashic reading for the mid-month for each and every sign of the zodiac. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.